Welcome to Time of Death. This video is for informational purposes and in no way meant to glorify or condone violence. In today's video, we'll be discussing the murder of Eduardo Rebolledo Ramirez. Ramirez was shot and killed on Tuesday, October 6, 2015, in the 7200 block of Eden Avenue in Canoga Park, according to LA County Coroner records. Ariel Paniagua and Ubaldo Martinez were subsequently arrested and charged with the murder. The following is the evidence at trial. On October 6, 2015, defendants Paniagua and Martinez, members of the Bryant Street Criminal Street Gang, were riding in Martinez's car in an area controlled by rival gang Canoga Park. Another unidentified man and Jocelyn Cuellar, defendant Paniagua's former girlfriend, were also in the car. Defendant Martinez eventually stopped the car alongside Castillo, who was walking to a friend's house. Defendant Paniagua got out of the car and asked Castillo if he was associated with the Canoga Park gang. As defendant asked, he lifted his shirt to show a handgun in his waistband and a Bryant Street tattoo across his chest. He was also wearing a hat with a B on it for Bryant Street. He said, "I'm from Bryant Street, I got a gun, fuck Canoga." Castillo said he didn't gangbang and that he was a normal person. Castillo walked away and Paniagua got back into the car. Defendant Martinez drove the group in his car to a nearby marijuana dispensary. Outside the dispensary, he pulled behind a white car occupied by three men: Israel Ponce, Eduardo Renderos, and Giovanni Pantoja. According to Cuellar, defendant Paniagua thought he saw one of the men wear a hat with a C on it for Canoga Park, which none did. Defendant Paniagua got out of Martinez's car, said fuck Canoga, and started shooting at the white car. Two bullets hit the trunk of the car, one of them entering the back seat where it struck Pantoja in the shoulder. Another bullet hit a car parked farther down the street, killing its occupant victim Eduardo Rebolledo. The white car drove away, as did defendant Martinez. Police detectives recovered 7 .40 caliber casings from the scene. On October 13, 2015, a witness was driving with her friend. About 1 block from the house where Cuellar lived, they saw a man later identified as defendant pull a shiny silver gun from his shorts and fire 2 or 3 shots at a car parked across the street from him. The car then sped off, and defendant ran up the street in the opposite direction. The witness and her friend called 911 and drove around the block, catching sight of defendant again in an adjacent street, where he was just walking casually as if nothing had happened. Shortly after, police officer Jennifer Poepke found defendant crouched against a nearby retaining wall and arrested him. About 2 feet away, Officer Poepke found a chrome semi-automatic 9mm handgun with 1 round in the chamber and 3 more in its 12-round magazine. A police detective who responded to the scene swabbed defendant's hands for gunshot residue, and the results were positive. Another responding detective had the witness and her friend view defendant in a field show up, and they identified defendant as the shooter. At the scene of the shooting, detectives recovered 3 9mm shell casings that tests showed were fired from the gun recovered near defendant. In 2017, co-defendant Ubaldo Martinez pled no contest to voluntary manslaughter and admitted he had a prior conviction. The court sentenced him to a prison term of 27 years. The people charged defendant Paniagua with murder, 3 counts of attempted murder, 2 counts of shooting at an occupied motor vehicle, and possession of a firearm by a felon. Following the trial, the jury found defendant guilty on all counts, including gun and gang allegations. The court sentenced him to a prison term of 268 years and 4 months to life. Eduardo Rebolledo Ramirez was 33 years old at the time of death.